This is the best drone you can get right now for travel photography and filmmaking. And it's not just about what this thing can do, but also very much about how convenient it is to use. And oh yeah, this is the DJI Mini 3 Pro, by the way. So I've been flying around with this DJI Mini 3 Pro for a couple of months now. Let's just take a moment to appreciate the fact that we have technology like this available to us photographers and filmmakers. It's incredible that you have a tool like this that can fit inside your pocket. Ever since I've gotten my first drone, which was a DJI Mavic Air, I've been completely obsessed with getting these shots that are normally not possible for us. This new perspective that you can get is just so liberating, and it's so exciting that it is available to us without having to spend major amounts of money. And it's more exciting that it's easier than ever to take these drones with us.
Look at this place. This place is amazing. This is a great place to watch the sunrise for sure. And it's also a great place to fly the DJI Mini 3 Pro for the first time. I just had my first flight with it and it's insane. It's so much better than my old drone. It's so much fun to fly. It's very quiet. I didn't really hear it at all, even with takeoff. Also because I'm used to a much louder drone. It's just, I'm very excited after my first flight, which is a good thing of course, but I'm also excited to see if that excitement will stay after the first couple of flights, because I mean, the first couple of times with a new thing, it's always exciting, but will it stay that way?
Of course, convenience is very important, but let's not forget about the main objective of the drone, that is to capture content. So it needs to be good at that as well, especially since it's now named Pro, which means it needs to deliver, and oh boy, it definitely does. I've been flying this drone for a couple of months and I've gotten some amazing results of this drone, both video and photography, so let's get into that. I've been taking this drone out in all sorts of situations, different locations, different times of day, different situations in general, and it gets results everywhere. Now I tend to film in the D-Cine-like profile just because I get a very flat image, which later in post I can get a lot out of it. For the rest, I usually tend to just leave the settings on automatic, unless I really have some time to fly in the same locations. Then of course it's better to do every manual, but the results are amazing. It really looks very good, and of course this time we finally have the addition again of a vertical mode, and in video that can be pretty great. I mean, there's no getting around it. YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, vertical video is here, and it's probably here to stay. So it's very nice to be able to shoot vertical video right out of your drone, so you don't have that awkward crop of your main footage, and then it always stands up being not as epic as it could be. But if you already shoot in vertical, you can just frame the shot as nicely as you would do with your normal video. So that's definitely been great, but the vertical mode I've especially found useful for photography. And one more thing that might be kind of important, even though it is so very small and so very light of course, it's still very stable. So that's great for video of course, because that means you get great footage out of it, but it's also just nice to know and nice to feel when you're flying that you're confident that this drone you send out there will also come back. I have had no problems, even when it was a little bit more windy. I felt very confident that I was in control of this drone and that I would get it safely back to me. So that's kind of great. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't actually capture that many photos with my drones before, because usually I was just out there shooting video because I just wanted to capture the epicness of the landscape that I was in, and I used to do that mostly with video. But then if I had a cool shot, I would take a screenshot of it, which is of course not a good thing to do. Then when I did get into photography, I often found myself struggling with framing up a nice shot that I really wanted to. And with this drone, those problems are out of the way, because with the vertical mode, it's much easier to get the shot you want. Of course, you could always do it by taking multiple shots, stacking them together, but now you can just turn around the camera just like you would any normal camera and still get that framing just as you want and see the result right away. You don't have to to wait until you edit it in post. So that has been great. I've got some great results, and the quality of the photos of this little dude is also very, very good. So I don't think you have anything to complain if you want to take photos with this. And again, it's just so convenient to take with you. You basically have a flying camera to get some cool shots. As I said before, one of the main things why I like this drone so much has everything to do with how convenient it is to use, and it has everything to do with the size of this drone. I mean, just look at it. It is tiny compared to my phone. It's almost the same size, maybe even a little bit smaller than that, which means it's very easy to take with you, which if you go traveling and you want to capture stuff is great. I find myself more often than ever taking the drone with me in my bag because I have the space for it, even if I've already got some extra lenses with me, which means I've got it out there with me more, means more cool shots with the drone, so it's all worth it. And in addition to that, if you've also gone for the smart controller, it's so much easier to control the drone now. Just power on the drone, power on the controller, and you're ready to go. And you save some battery on your phone because you don't need it anymore. And I always kind of hated having to connect my phone every time, which was mostly because I always forgot to update the app, so I had to update when I wanted to fly. Very inconvenient, and also I just like the extra battery I have, so I can capture more content on my phone as well, besides flying the drone, of course. So I think it's safe to say that I really enjoyed using the Mini 3 Pro. I really think this is the best drone for you to get. And of course, I know about the existence of FPV, and those are great for filmmaking, maybe especially great for travel filmmaking. But I feel like just for the whole package, if you want to do filmmaking and photography, this is definitely the best drone to get, especially because it's so small, easy to take with you. I even took it with me when I went backpacking. Now in this video I showed you lots of examples that I've captured myself over the past couple of months, but I did have some help of two of my friends that also got this drone. The shots from Italy and Scotland were not mine. You can check out the details down below. Thank you very much for lending me your awesome footage. That was it for this video, but if you want to see more about drones, click the video on the screen and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.